Shedeur Sanders today won the starting job for the Cleveland Browns, and it had nothing to do with how he played on the field. Let's talk about it real quick. And yes, I do know Todd Monken hasn't announced his official starter yet. That will come later this week. So let's talk about Shedeur Sanders' play real quick and before I get into why he should be the starting quarterback. I thought he played very well. Yes, he threw an interception. He threw the ball behind the receiver on the slant route, but the receiver also had his hands on the ball too. That led to the interception. So it can go both ways. But besides that, 9 for 11, 74 yards, a touchdown, looked very comfortable in the offense, and the offense looked comfortable with him. But again, that's not why Shedeur Sanders is going to win this job. Shedeur Sanders should win this job because Cleveland Brown fan base has spoken, and they do not want Deshaun Watson to be the starter in Cleveland. Deshaun Watson was booed almost every single time he walked onto the field and almost after every single snap, which led him to say this postgame, "Last time I played on this field, I tore my Achilles." That same fan base, they cheered when I got hurt. It has nothing to do with performance. It's a little more personal than that. It's a disrespectful thing. And look, I'm not going to address the off-field issues Deshaun Watson has went through over the last 5 years. We all know what happened. But I will say, if your fan base is going to boo your starting quarterback every week they're home, that's a huge problem because not only are they booing Deshaun Watson, they're basically booing the whole team. And especially the offense who has to go out there and play with Deshaun Watson. So the minute you walk out on the field, you already might be losing, and it could be 0-0 because your home fan base is booing you every chance they get. Even if they're not booing players like Jerry Jeudy or Casey Concepcion or Quinshon Judkins, they are though because they're booing Deshaun Watson and you are playing with him. So yeah, and I'm not a big believer in organizations listening to a fan base on a lot of matters because at the end of the day, they're fans. They don't know as much football as the people inside the organization. But on this case, if you want the fans to show up to every single game, you might as well start the quarterback that has the best chance to not only get you a win, but the fan base that's not going to boo their starting quarterback every chance. And whether you like or dislike Shedeur Sanders, it makes sense for the Browns to start him because you need to know if he's the future quarterback of the Cleveland Browns, or do you need to draft a quarterback next season? So with all that said, my prediction will be that Shedeur Sanders will be named the starting quarterback here in the next couple days by Todd Monken. And I do think that is the right decision, not only because of what happened today, because I do also think Shedeur Sanders is a starting NFL quarterback and gives the Browns the best chance to win. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments down below. Have a good day.